And welcome to the 5-Star Dynasty Podcast Live, episode 221. Bounce back success, but QB regress. I'm your host, Tomcat. This is my co-host and my buddy, Piff. How are you doing, Ollie Gordon Truther? How you feeling? 3 carries.
Oh, it's looking like we're going to need an injury for him to have any success. And luckily, Achan's one of those guys that likes to get injured. So should be good on that front eventually. But that offense that doesn't look that bad, but the defense is absolutely something atrocious.
And not only that, but it seems like they're not really doing that. They're doing okay on the ground, but not that great. It was mostly a lot of Achan's success has been passing
out of the backfield. Yeah,
it's been his receiving game. So, yeah. Sorry about that.
That Giants game was good, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, we predicted it. We had a lot of guys that bounced back. We had a couple guys who were great week 1, and then they were absolutely, borderline dog shit. Oh man, 2 minutes in and I already swore. My bad.
Finally, we get to see Mac Jones on the team he should have been drafted by. Instead of Trey Lance, should have been Mac Jones.
All right.
It's like the Dolph Ziggler thing. It should have been me.
And that's
it should have been me.
All right, boys. You're going to deal with it. I was right. Now, hopefully things can turn around. But I seem to be very right so far about Brian Thomas Jr. and Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones. Mac Jones goes and starts at the Niners, immediately puts up 3 touchdowns. I told people on Sunday they should start Mac Jones if you had nobody else to start. 3 touchdowns, almost 300 yards. Deal with it, okay?
Deal with
it. Listen, I only give hot takes if I truly believe in it, if I truly see something. Talking about Anthony Richardson, and I'm one of the only guys on an island talking about how bad he is. Trey Lance, I'm one of the only guys on an island talking about how bad he is. It's just deal with it, okay?
What about Daniel Jones?
What about Daniel Jones? What about Daniel Jones? When I said he would be the starter and that he would look pretty good, I didn't even think he would look this good.
Yeah, he looks
and it could
really
implode.
good.
Who knows? But for now, ride it, dude. Ride it.
Oh yeah,
Deal with
sure.
it. Deal with it. Because the fact of the matter is, we are in week 2, or coming off the ends of week 2. We are in week 3, about to start the new week. We're about to hit these waivers, which we'll talk about that in the later segment. Deal with it, okay? Because a lot of the guys that you thought were going to be good, you drafted them, you're holding on to them, you're so excited. Oh, but I know he can break out. But I know, he could do this, he could do that. And you're missing guys who are actually performing. You're letting guys pick up guys off waivers because you don't want to drop somebody. We're going to talk about some names today that you might want to consider, because if you watch, maybe it was a 1 week. Who knows what it was? Spoiler alert, guys like Troy Franklin. But maybe it's a 1 week wonder kind of thing. Or what if it's not, and you think it's not? You let somebody else take them, and next thing you know, you get eliminated in the playoffs because Troy Franklin scores 24 points against you. So,
yeah, well, I think it's also because Evan Ingram was like a decoy out there, for crying out loud. He was like not even involved whatsoever.
Yeah. Evan Ingram's a good example. It's a good example. There's a couple guys, Mark Andrews, couple guys. Yeah, okay, Mark Andrews could have caught that touchdown. If he didn't drop it, it would have been a different game. Cool. He didn't. Though. He dropped it. I don't know if it's the yips. I don't know if it's just, I don't know. Guys.
Well, we're talking about drops that I really like. BTJ, 4th down drop. Big 4th down drop.
Yes.
Hold on to the damn ball. It's your job.
Yeah, it's insane. And even like guys like even Travis Hunter. He's playing a lot more defense than they expected.
I think that defensive call was bullshit. That shouldn't have been a call. He turned around and touched the freaking ball. He touched the ball and knocked it away. How do you call a penalty on that? Stupid. Ruined the game.
So the whole point of what I'm saying is
Bengals the win.
Yeah. So the whole point of what I'm saying is, guys, you're sad. I thought Caleb Johnson was going to be a nice RB3 to sneak on my bench and have him as a breakout. I thought Ollie Gordon was somebody I was going to be able to grab late. I thought, a couple different guys. I thought Zach Charbonnet was going to be more of what he was week 1 and not week 2. Deal with it. You need to adapt, because if you can't adapt, you can't win. And that's all I got to say about that.
Looks like we're going to be waiting on Jackson Dart, too.
True. But
Russ chucking the ball like that.
With Russ getting that many yards and them almost winning, they're probably going to go with Russ for a little while longer.
Absolutely.
And listen,
we got a lot of injuries, dude.
Before we get into that, really quick, I just want to say one more thing. One more thing. Russ is doing what we wanted Jameis to do. That's all I'll say. We wanted Jameis to come out and just chuck it. Then they signed Russ right after, and we all got upset and said, "Oh man!" And now Malik Neighbors is number 1 in yardage. So I just want to say that. Now we'll move on to injuries.
Yeah, but he's number 1 in yardage because of one game. You know what I mean? His first game.
No, we had 2 good games in a row. 2 good games in a row. Chase is the one who had one game. Okay, he had an okay game and a great game. That's still number 1. Chase had a crap game and a really good game. Amon-Ra had a crap game and a really good game. I'd rather have a good game and a great game than a mad game and a
167 yards in one.
Malik Neighbors.
He had 5 for 71, no touchdowns. First game.
Yeah. And how much did Chase have?
And you can't forget about. Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm not debating you.
Who do you think
more than
who do you think the wide receiver 1's going to be by the end of the year? Who's your number 1 prediction?
Oh, that's a good one. CeeDee Lamb.
For me, it's between Lamb and Neighbors. And I think either one of them could be 1 or 2. Now, if Burrow wasn't out, it would still be Chase in that conversation. But with Burrow out, I'm worried there's going to be weeks that Chase comes out and goes 2 for 35.
But like Wandale with like 8 for 10, 142 and a tutty. And it's not like he was getting targeted deep. You know what I mean?
He's getting targeted in actual good targets now.
Yeah, like not dinky dunky targets. Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff.
If he's out there, guys, I know it's multiple touchdowns, but if you have space on your bench, we're in the Dynasty show, actually. We need to talk about this. If for some weird reason Hunter Renfrow is still on your waivers, because I saw a couple leagues where people were being lazy, or I saw a couple leagues where we had really deep, we didn't have that deeper rosters. They were like earlier dynasties, and Hunter Renfrow was just sitting there on waivers, and I picked him up for nothing. Hunter,
yeah, I don't know. I just don't want him because he's not gonna do anything for you.
No, we're in the dynasty portion of the show though. You got to grab him so he can't be used against you. You're probably not going to even start him. But do you want to go in the playoff against Hunter Renfrow and he could either get 15 yards or he'd get 45 yards and 3 touchdowns? You're like, what the hell?
So are we talking like 0 fab kind of pickup, or are we talking
1 or 2? So you beat the 0 other zeros.
Okay, then I agree with that. I don't want to spend more than 5 on him. Just
no,
he's not
unless
a guy
you have if you have a 35 to 40 man roster, spend whatever you want because nobody's going to be on that waiver all year.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true.
It's different if we're not talking redraft. Redraft, you put 0 on them. If you don't get them, who cares? We're talking 35 man roster. You don't want him used against you, or you might have to use him because of injuries. 3 wide receiver, 2 flex, 3 flex. something deep.
Also, we got a lot of quarterback injuries, so the waiver wire may be filled with these
A
backup
lot.
quarterbacks that you could get.
And some of them you don't want to start.
Absolutely not.
Like some of these guys, you want to start other wide receivers and running backs over these guys in Superflex, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing that in the league. I think I have Gino and somebody else. I'm like, no, I'm just
I've won
playing
championships,
this wide
bro.
receiver instead of running back.
I've won championships with when I'm playing one QB and my Superflex is like DK Metcalf or something. I've definitely done it. It all depends on how you draft, because some of those leagues you end up with way too many RB1s and wide receiver ones because so many people emphasized other positions that you just scooped up all the value. I'm actually really glad I didn't listen to anybody. I asked a bunch of people, including you. I asked our generals group chat who I should keep in the 4th round, Drake London or Jonathan Taylor. And then everybody told me to keep Drake London. And then the last second when I had to submit my
Actually
guy,
do
I
it.
chose
You did
Jonathan
Taylor.
Taylor. Yeah. And then I almost got Hurts. And then I was 104. It was either going to be me getting Hurts or me getting Bijan. And I was in the chat. The guy, we did slow draft before a certain time. And then once we got to a certain time, whatever was left, we finished up with a fast draft. And I, after the guy was taking forever, I was like, oh, this sucks, because I have Josh Allen as a keeper. I was like, oh, this sucks. I really wanted to pair Hurts with Allen and get the 3-peat, because I repeated. I'm like, get the 3-peat. And I'm like, basically playing mind games. And the guy comes back out of nowhere, gets Jalen Hurts, and I immediately smash Bijan. And I'm like, yes. So I paired Bijan and Jonathan Taylor. And I was right. I was able to grab a ton of, well, because I remember when I was talking to you, we were really high on Drake London, but my whole concern was that people take RBs and keep RBs like crazy in that league, because you can only do one of each position, so everybody keeps at least one running back. So there's 12 gone right there, and then it's just tough. So I ended up with I did lose by 1.4 this week, but that's okay. I started Justin Fields in my super flex. I would have won if I just played Pickens in my super flex. So there's a good example. But I ended up with like Garrett Wilson, Debo, Metcalf, Judy, and Pickens. So I was right. Everybody was just disrespecting the wide receivers, and they fell so far because people were grabbing QBs and running back. So
I kind of did that same thing. Like, you know how we were talking about Geno Smith and Caleb Williams?
Yep.
You were like, oh, you got to start Geno. I had Geno in there, and I was like, I don't know, man. I don't like this. And I put Caleb in, but I didn't put Rome in. I left Rome out. So I still got my 21 from Caleb and didn't get burnt a 5 from Geno. But
yeah, that's good. That's good. On paper, it was Geno. I was wrong.
No, yeah, they looked really bad. So, or the Chargers defense is just a little bit better than we thought.
We do got to, we've been forgetting about. We can recap 2 in 1 week. We've been forgetting about on the redraft show. We got to talk about the redraft league.
Mm-hmm.
And on here, I know we have multiple leagues we play with people, but we had one specific one that was like drafted on air, and we used to talk about
the money league, right?
No, we drafted a money league after that too. But like, no, it's just the one that says 5-star Dynasty Podcast League. It's just a 10-team. Maybe we've drafted so many that it's just now we have, because we do have the money league too, which I scored 226 this week. Holy crap!
All right, so first of all, Joe Burrow done for the year. Major news.
Oh, bro. I can't believe how bad that injury really is, and they just have such a cute name for it. Like, oh, he's got turf toe, and then you find out what it is, and you're like, ugh. I'm pretty sure that's the injury that happened to one of my cousins when he played baseball.
Yeah, and
Or
then you
no,
tear
no, that
the
was a knee
ligament
injury when the
inside
baseball
it too. Like
when he was training MMA. What's up?
you tear the ligament where your big toe is. Like that sucks, dude.
Yep.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Insane.
Anyway, so now you got Jake Browning for the rest of the year, or until he gets hurt, or they sign somebody or trade for somebody. They could be a Cousins destination.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Sorry, I was reading something.
Who else got hurt? JJ McCarthy hurt his ankle or something.
JJ McCarthy.
So Carson Wentz will be playing.
Carson Wentz will be in. Jaden Daniels, questionable.
Yeah. Yeah,
might play, but if he does play, don't expect him to rush like he normally does.
No, yeah, he sprained knee. So glad I drafted Dak.
It actually worked out. And that's the one. You know what's cool is that's the one that I ended up with Jordan Love because you guys all grabbed Purdy and Dak and everybody, and I was like, fine, I'll take Jordan Love, and then he's been doing great.
Jordan Love.
He's been running more, just like he said he would.
Tucker Kraft, dude. Wow, I got a lot of him too.
Who?
He's Tucker Kraft. Tucker.
Who?
Oh, sorry. Tucker Kraft mac and cheese.
The Kraft Monster.
Kraft mac and cheese. Oh, the Kraft Monster. That's right, dude.
The Kraft Monster. Dude, I gotta try to make a sound drop.
The Cookie Monster.
You get like an advertisement of them saying Kraft for Kraft mac and cheese, and then I'll just say Munster cheese. Monster. Kraft Monster. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like to me, he's like the number one target over there, especially with Jaden Reed out. Did you see his video?
Yes.
From the hospital?
I literally have it on my screen right here.
Surgery.
I have it on my screen right here, yeah.
We're going all the way.
Clearly, yeah.
Clearly heavily medicated.
Did you see that Caleb Johnson barely ever did kick returns ever in his whole college collegiate career? And then now, after that little thing, they were like, yeah, he'll probably not be returning kickoffs in week 3.
Yeah. No more.
Like, yeah, no shit.
What about the back returns in the Pats game? That was wild.
Oh my God. Dude, I had a crazy busy day today. I knew he was hurt. I did not see that Aaron Jones hit IR. I have heavy Jordan Mason investment, and I have almost no, other than Dynasty, I have almost no Aaron Jones. Oh, that's great. Yep.
Especially because they got no JJ, they're gonna be running a lot. Can't tell me Carson Wentz is gonna be chucking the ball all over the place. I doubt it.
Can I talk about how people told me I was crazy?
JJ might do better.
People told me I was crazy because I said that J.K. Dobbins was gonna be the starter over RJ Harvey, and that completely defeated me for RJ Harvey for at least this year.
Dude, all these rookie running backs kind of suck.
Other than one, maybe two. There's been flashes from a couple.
Yeah.
Scatabo got the touchdown, and he's had a couple angry runs. Nothing substantial, but enough to be like, okay. But who's your best rookie running back this year right now?
Probably. I mean, I want to put Judkins in there, but we've only seen like one game.
That's literally what I was gonna say. Is the rookies have been so bad that Judkins' performance is probably the best so far. Other than if you want to count PPR and you want to count Dylan Sampson, but I'm not gonna rely on a running back just being like, oh, I hope he catches 7 passes.
I mean, Henderson had a good game 1. I just don't.
Henderson and that situation is going to be annoying. That's going to be.
Well, the thing is he's going
to have a big game, and then all of a sudden you're going to go to start him, and then all of a sudden Ramondre is going to come out and carry it for 20 times, and then you're going to get mad and you're going to bench him, and then he's going to get 25 points. Sorry, I just had to say that.
Well, he had 3 holding calls, so that's why they took him out and said, no more.
Yes.
3 holding calls in one game is not good, especially at running back. If you ask me, it's probably pretty bad.
Yeah, he needs to be able to pass block.
What about your left tackle though? Too, he had like 15 penalties in like a matter of 45 seconds.
That's not my left tackle. I don't know what you're talking about. What about your left tackle?
You look great this game.
That's the point. You were so down on him, and I was so high on him.
I don't know.
No, you're wrong. He will die for his quarterback.
You
dude.
can't just after 2 games be like, yeah, he's gonna be.
He will
great.
die for his quarterback. He is so good.
Yeah, no, I'm so into that video, dude. That like
he's so good, dude.
Videos with that just makes me like love him,
dude. He's so good.
Watching Scatterbo run right now, like an angry person, which makes me happy because he wears my football number.
Second year breakouts instead of first year.
Yeah, like A-Chain is dominating Miami, so Gordon's not going to get anything until
Gordon is going to be, mark my words, Gordon is about to be
Derrick Henry 2.0.
Chuba Hubbard. What I mean by that is, for like 2 or 3 years, everybody's like, oh, I guess this was a wasted pick. And then when Achan's gone, he all of a sudden gets the full rock. And it's like, oh, okay, no, they did draft somebody good. He has been there. He does know the system. That's what I mean. I guess Derrick Henry did do that as well. Nobody's Derrick Henry. I refuse to call anybody Derrick Henry. He's just weird. He's a created character. He's when you go to create a Madden character and you're like, I'm going to make him as tall as I can make him, and I'm going to make him as big as I can make him, and then I'm going to make him run as fast as a guy who's 5'8". You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense, dude.
Okay, so you have...
What's up, Smirk you?
This is just a quick, like, trivia question, and if you should know this, if you ask me.
Debatable. What's up?
Oklahoma State running backs. Chuba Hubbard, Ollie Gordon,
and
give me another one. Just any other one.
Oklahoma
State.
Why am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of. I was, of course, like 8 Ohio's come into my head. Oklahoma.
Cowboys. Oklahoma State Cowboys.
State Cowboys.
That's the name. Oklahoma State Cowboys.
I thought Oklahoma was Oklahoma State.
Yes, Oklahoma State.
Oh, you had me thinking of a different college. I'm thinking about the fucking Sooners.
You had yourself thinking of a different college. I said the right college.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh man.
All right. I got you.
No, let me.
Don't look it up. Just let me tell you who it is.
Let me look it up really quick.
It's Barry Sanders, dude.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't have guessed that, dude. You know, I started watching way after Barry Sanders. What's up, Pete?
Yeah, but I mean, he's a great. I mean, I figured you might know.
No, I only know colleges of people that I played fantasy football with. If I didn't use them in fantasy football, I don't know their college. It's really weird. Like, I know who Barry Sanders is. I know who Emmitt Smith is. I know who all the greats are, but I didn't watch football at the time. I was like one of those kids who was playing with action figures while other people were watching it. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I like this. And then years later, I randomly get into it and love it. And I'm like, oh, cool. All these years wasted that I could have been playing. Playing music like a dork. Actually, I love music, but still. Playing like grunge music, being like, I'm so sad about this girl. I'm pretty excited about a couple people, but I'm worried because I have a lot of Jamar Chase shares this year, and I had like 4 different 101s in money leagues, and I grabbed 3 of them. I grabbed Jamar Chase. It was really annoying, Smirk you. I got 4 number 1s, 3 number 12, 2 number 10s and then like one or two middle. That's it. But almost every single pick that I had was at one side of the turn or the other side of the turn. It was very obnoxious. I didn't like it. Yeah, it's just I saw a lot of flashes of people where I'm not worried about them, but they maybe didn't help you in fantasy. Like obviously you said with Jordan Mason, he didn't have the greatest game, but then with Aaron Jones going out, it's a great opportunity for him to do way better next week. Might lean on the run as well, if, with Carson Wentz.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he might be in for a big one this week.
And I might be wrong, but I think Carson Wentz does throw to the running back a little bit. I know he hits the tight end a lot.
I'm just scared to see him, to be honest with you.
Why?
He's so bad.
He's really not as bad as we remember. I think
didn't he come in for the Chiefs and throw a pick like instantly?
Yeah, but it wasn't 100% his fault, to be fair.
No, maybe it wasn't the Chiefs. Who would he play? Yeah, it was the Chiefs because he was on the Chiefs last year. Yeah.
I don't think he's good. I'm trying to pick my words carefully because I'm not trying to defend him because I don't think he's good, but I don't think he's as bad as some of these other quarterbacks that are about to start as well. I think he's not like there's a bunch of backups about to start this week, and I don't think he's the worst one, is all I'm trying to say.
So you'd rather have him than Browning?
Browning threw 3 interceptions. I know they won and everything, but that's not going to happen again. It was against the Jaguars.
And he can run. I don't know.
But I think the Vikings are a better team. And as much as people don't like Carson Wentz, he has the ability to, when he would spam Zach Ertz, he could spam Justin Jefferson.
Well, I mean, you got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking weapons. They're pretty.
Didn't he play? Didn't he have starts last year too?
Oh yeah.
I'm looking that up right now.
I don't think he did as bad as you think he did.
That's why I want to look it up to make sure. All right. So last year, it was 2 years ago because last year he appeared in 3 games and it looks like he didn't score any points. So a couple years ago, he threw for 1,936 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. 27 rushes for 127 yards and 3 touchdowns. So yeah, it's a little bit of rushing. He had some decent games. Yeah. Yeah, he had some 300-yard games. No. I don't. I think they're probably in the same tier then.
Yeah, and then the other one, what is Mac?
You're 100% correct. Browning had better stats than I remembered. I looked at it. He had bad games after the good games. I forgot about the good games because the bad games that happened were so bad that I completely forgot that he did have like 4 or 5 good, like 300 or high 200-yard games. But I just remember Jamar Chase didn't do that well in that stretch.
Do you want to? I don't really. Yeah, no, like I was thinking maybe we go through both of those leagues now, the money league and the other one.
Yeah, let's do it.
The other one first and the money league.
It doesn't matter which one we do. We can do both of them. It'll be easy. We'll do week 1 and 2 for both since we still got a whole another half hour, so that'll be easy. We'll do week 1 and 2, and then the coming weeks we only got to do 1 week, so it'll be a lot less.
Fair enough. Boo bitty boo.
You're 100% right. Browning knows the offense. Chase could have or should have a high floor. I'm just a little negative about it. I wish there was a world where the Giants would trade Jameis Winston to the Bengals. And Jameis Winston would just Chuck it 600 times.
But I kind of think that, you know, this could be better for T. Higgins. I feel like him and Browning have like a little connection.
Yeah, and no matter what anybody wants to say, if Jamar Chase is going to get 13 to 16 targets a game, like that's just so much to do with it. Even if he has a quote unquote bad game, it's still going to be a good game.
Agreed.
That being said, I do think it takes Chase. Unless you might see me walk this back a little bit, but I think this takes him out of wide receiver 1. He's going to be a wide receiver 1, like top 12. But I'm saying he's not going to be the wide receiver 1. No, I agree, Pete. I agree. We're just trying to say that we think there's a chance that a guy like Lamb or Neighbors can sneak ahead and be the wide receiver 1 because Chase doesn't have Burrow. Before we get into the leagues, we should talk about waivers though.
Okay.
So top waiver guys. Obviously, you're going to see guys like Jake Browning and Daniel Jones, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Guys, huge amount of leagues. Now, I drafted him in a ton, and I want him to do well. But Travion Henderson has not been doing it right now. So if you, for some reason, see a league with Ramondre Stevenson sitting there on the waivers, it's few and far between. But I read something like it's like 40% of sleeper leagues still have him on waivers. So there are still a lot of leagues that have Ramondre Stevenson sitting there on waivers because people didn't expect him to do anything, or he hit it there after week 1 after not doing anything, or not doing enough or something. Look for obviously Tootin, Troy Franklin,
Daniel Jones, if he's still out there.
Yep, Daniel Jones. Somebody else who I drafted late in a league and I got trolled by Senor Piff. If Aomanor is out there,
he's good. Grab him.
Called it. Now, that being said, are there a bunch of dynasty leagues that I grabbed guys in like the 4th round that were like, what if running backs when I could have grabbed him instead and just loaded up on wide receiver? Yep. And I'm always going to regret that. I need to get better at not doing that stuff. Like there's like leagues where I grabbed like Devin Neal because I had Kamara and I'm like, oh, I should grab Devin Neal just in case. And then I looked and then like 2 picks later, Aomanor went and I'm like, why did I do that?
Were we arguing about the redraft teams?
Yeah.
Was that the redraft league teams?
Yes, I picked them like second to last.
Yeah, because it was the Dak thing, right?
No. Different draft. No, different draft. I drafted him in a 3 league. No, let me finish talking. So I drafted him as when in the 3 wide receiver league when I didn't go very heavy on wide receiver. I drafted like 3 or 4 in a row at the end, and I grabbed him second to last. Like I took him the last pick before it went into the last round, and you told me it was a wasted pick. We have it on air. Oh, maybe. Blake Corum, guys. If Blake Corum's on your waivers,
yep,
need to grab him.
Kyron, what the F, you know?
I mean, he's still going to be good, but it's like if he goes out, in my opinion, Blake Corum becomes an RB1. Sorry, as I was talking to you and saying that, I'm in a home league, and I just randomly saw that Blake Corum really was on a waiver, and I have JJ McCarthy in the league, so as my QB2. So I had to throw him on the IR really quick and make that claim. Sorry, guys. Juwan Johnson, if he's for some reason out there. I've seen leagues where people didn't want to grab him, and now he's still sitting there. Troy Franklin. I know that Cortland Sutton had a bad game, so there's a good chance that was the only reason that Troy Franklin had such a good game. But guys, just in case you need to grab him and stash him on your bench. I'm not saying play him this week, but grab him and put him on your bench.
Yeah, I mean, he took a real big jump from last year to this year. So
yeah, and that's his. And people forget that's his college quarterback. So like he already had the rapport with him. He just had to get the pro like playbook and the pro like get used to matching up with other guys on the other side and everything else. Other than that, he already had the rapport with him. So I'm gonna pull this up. Well, I think you control it.
Oh, what's up?
It's your screen, so you control it.
Okay.
You were sitting back with your arms crossed like you were about to chill while I did it, and I was like, "Oh no!" You pulled it up. It's
no, I didn't know you were sharing it already.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, next year we'll get an auction league in. I'd really like to do that. It'd be a fun episode.
All right, yeah, we got to go to week 1, right? Week 1.
Yeah, shout out to Sleeper for that. I like the way that setup is right there. I'm definitely working on making stuff look better. The layout.
All right. Week 1, me versus Ziploc. Dead ass last. So Herbert had a great week. Achan Bailey had a good game with you needed a touchdown.
Beat him there. Chase Brown beat you with the Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey's been a massive disappointment. He beat him there.
Jefferson. Higgins versus Waddle was pretty much even. Ingram versus Henry. Got you there.
Oof.
Calvin Ridley, he got you with the Chubb. You got him with Pearsall. Yep.
And that was that. I had some good guys on the bench too. Hollywood on the bench.
Hollywood. Tucker.
Shakir. Pitts.
Yeah, you didn't trust Pitts yet.
No. Wandale. Javante wasn't trusted. Fields. I mean, that was a good game.
Yep. Looks like Grizz took a Merkle. Josh Allen destroyed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you get those points. Good running back points there.
Henry, but, even though his running backs did very, very, very well, Josh Allen just offset it so much. And then his running backs did well enough that. Yep. But it looks like he did lose Aaron Jones, though. Puka, Hunter, that versus that.
Keenan Allen start. Yeah, baby. Well, how did he do last night? I didn't even look.
He got a touchdown.
Beautiful.
Yep.
JJ on the bench.
We shouldn't focus on the bench. We'll scroll over it, but let's not focus too much on it just because we won't be able to fit all the stuff into the pod if we hyper focus on every single bench. What's that next to my name? Next to my
Okay.
No. Go back up.
To explain it.
Go back up.
Take too much time to explain it.
Fair enough. Le Campion.
Oh.
Yep, Lamar.
See, this is all I needed from him this week, but it didn't happen.
Yep. I'm loving having Barkley and Taylor together.
Oh, Amon-Ra. Yep. Jackson Smith and Jigma. Yeah, I mean, your team is pretty good.
The only thing I regret, only thing I regret is that I got Marvin Harrison, and if the other guy had taken Marvin Harrison, I would have Malik Neighbors on my team right now because I would have immediately smashed Malik Neighbors after.
And Beelan with the win. Wow.
Yep. Brees Hall doing the damn thing.
Drake May and Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Hurts had a really bad week this week, though.
But his running backs both going in the 20s.
That's good stuff. Cook is such a value too.
Jamar disappointing, but his two disappointed as well. Sutton did well for him, but Judy did enough to make up for it. Former teammates facing off. Laporta slightly outdid McBride. Pretty much even there, and then Chuba outdid him there. Got him the win.
Dobbins on the
Etienne,
bench.
oh yeah, Etienne and Bill on the bench.
And Bill. But Bill fucking Jesus.
Yeah, but now he's about to be. Yep.
Yeah, you'd think so, right?
Yeah, there you go. Last one.
First pick, Kelsey.
That looks so bad in that.
Pay up, you stiff. Oh. Bryce Young shouldn't be started, I don't think. I think we got to get him out of there.
Who else does he have?
He's got Malik freaking Neighbors.
I know, but who else does he have in the for
DJ?
Oh, Daniel Jones.
Rodgers.
He didn't trust Daniel Jones. That's what it is. He didn't trust those two. So he was like, screw it. I'm going Bryce Young.
Well, that was a good matchup.
Oh, it's because he has McMillan.
Oh, the little stackaroonie.
He's going for the stack. Yep, Kelsey got him. First pick, Kelsey.
All right.
Week 2. What are you doing? That was only week 1.
I'm going back to week 2. I don't want people to see the switch.
Oh, well, that's fair.
Clapping cheeks with a real close one with a Merkel.
I think you might be in the other one.
Quarterback. Yeah, we're not doing the money one yet. Quarterbacks, pretty much even. H-Chan, my man. And then Harvey, another dud. What a bum. What
He's not
bum.
a bum. He's just not the lead back yet.
Yeah, what is that? 6 touches, 7 opportunities. It's not very much.
Yep.
And right before the redraft show ended, I think I said Devontae Adams was going to be a high focus this week.
You did, and he threw it to him in the end zone maybe 7 times. Like he just kept spamming it over. Like when you're playing Madden and you really want a specific guy to have a specific stat, and you're just like you keep going for it over and over and over again. That's what he was doing with Devontae Adams.
So I mean, this matchup's pretty much balanced itself out with that 5 there.
Yep. I think he said somebody down below that was good too.
Bowers.
Outdid you with Bowers, yeah. Oh,
I lost by a couple points in my home league redraft.
Damn, and he was playing Chig in the. He was playing 2 tight ends in the flex, and he got you.
Woof.
Oh man, a Merkel, you dog.
What did I mess up? Goff.
Yeah. And he had A.O. Manor and Quentin Johnson on the bench.
Oh. Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft on the bench.
Oh.
The Kraft monster. Who'd you play?
Oh,
you played Ingram. Why would you have Ingram in over him? Oh man, I definitely
because I didn't read the that he was going to be like really suspect. I thought he was just going to be like playing.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
I missed that part where he was going to be like a decoy.
And Grizz grabbing another win.
Dragons versus Grizz.
Yep, Josh Allen. Even though he had a bad game, he's versing the Fields guy, so it just happened to work out. Marion Hampton disappointing again. Aaron Jones getting hurt. Oh, he meant to say Malik Neighbors, and Manny in the chat said Malik Babes. He was trying to say Malik Neighbors, but it autocorrected. That's so funny. Yeah. Puka went off. Nico did okay, but nothing crazy. 3 for 9. And Waddle, I have a league, which obviously we're happy about Jordan Mason now, but I do have a league that I lost by 3, and I would have won by like 15 if I played Waddle, but I benched Waddle 2 minutes before the game and played Jordan Mason. Oh, that's rough. That's life. That's life. Yeah. Javonte Williams, possible league winner. Are you muted? Are you muted? I
Yes.
Yeah, you were muted. I was
Oh,
trying to get your
damn.
attention. But yeah, possible league winner. Same with a Dunze. I wish I had the guts to grab a Dunze when I just didn't trust Caleb.
And you still shouldn't, really, if you think about it. I mean,
It's more because there's so many weapons there that it could 1 week it could be a DJ Moore week, 1 week it could be a Dunze week. It's just
and that defense is really bad, so they're going to be on the field a lot. So
yeah, yep. But yep.
Even if he's bad, he's going to have to throw. So some of these guys are going to benefit.
Mm-hmm. All right. What else we got here?
Bo Nix.
Nick's on the bench after a bad week 1. I get it.
Chubb.
Hopkins.
Wandale. Your boy Renfro.
Boy Renfro. Yep.
Juwan Johnson on the bench. Bannon on the bench.
Yeah.
Overall, great match. Good job, Griswold. I like your team, bro.
Yeah, it's a good team.
Beeland with the 181.
Beeland's also 2-0. Your boy's coming in 2-0 right off the bat. It's got Drake May. He got James Cook. Yep. Even the other spots where he didn't. Yeah, I know, right?
I like these. Wow, look at that team. That Jamar Chase, 41 burgers, dude.
Yep. Devonta Smith did decent.
And you notice Fields, no Garrett Wilson. So we need Fields for Garrett Wilson production.
Yep.
That sucks.
It does.
Luckily, it's only a concussion and probably only missed 1 week.
Yeah. I agree.
Coleman came back to earth. Devonta Smith did okay. Nothing great. Probably could have used some more for sure. Laporta came back to earth. You'd figure they wouldn't, but freaking Amon-Ra just went ballistic. Catching touchdown after touchdown. So
he went pure sun god.
Shaheed came back finally. Got a little tutty under the belt.
Yeah.
Dobbins continues to dominate.
Yep.
Kelsey's giving you solid points. Nothing great, but he's giving you points.
But not as bad. Yeah, for where you got him. I mean, this is a dynasty.
Exactly.
So he's already had him, so it doesn't really matter. But even when you even in the redress where you drafted him 6th, 7th, 8th round sometimes. So you're just like the numbers he's giving you are solid.
Yeah, but and with such a shitty position, you're happy with a 13-point thing, Yeah, Chuba, guys, amazing. Look at that, 10 for 38.
His last 2 weeks were kind of saved by receiving touchdowns.
4 first downs and a receiving touchdown and 2 receiving first downs. So we had 6 first downs, which is what, half a point, right? Correct.
Oh, sorry, I was nodding my head. Yes.
Okay. Yep. So I'm looking at this, so I'm not seeing you.
My bad.
Judkins is the guy. He's going to be the guy.
Henderson
limited touches. He's going to be the dude. And then what they say, 13 to 15, he got like 13 touches.
You know what's crazy? I was listening back to some of our old. Well, I wasn't listening back. I used the program to. I'm trying to get the program that we use. They have an AI thing that like separates clips, and I'm trying to get clips from all our shows so I could get a compilation. So when I do our entrance music, eventually we can have like us bantering and doing cool, talking about stuff over the song. And as I went back, there's a lot of me talking about Judkins over Henderson, like pre-draft.
Yes.
Yep. Sorry, Giants fan.
Henderson
He's my cousin.
Way high up there.
Had to send.
And that was a good game. He probably would have beat everybody else.
Exactly what I was about to say. He had the unfortunate. It's like every team has a weakness, and unfortunately for him this week, his weakness was merely my existence. But yeah, my team: Lamar, Saquon, Jonathan Taylor, Amon-Ra, the Jackson, the Jigba, Terry's my.
In fairness, he canceled your Amon-Ra with the neighbors pretty much. So
no, think of it the other way. I canceled his best guy out while still having all my guys do their thing. Now, my weakness is obviously Mark Andrews, but the rest of my team did okay enough. I don't even know who my other tight end is. Probably somebody I'm going to start next week. Got Tillman.
Ertz.
Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to do Ertz or Jake Ferguson. I gave Mark Andrews one more respectful because I have the stack. So I was like, I'll give him one more chance. Go to the actual standings now. Oh, no, go to this one first. Yeah, you're sorry. And the brotherly shove.
Boo!
It was cool they faced off and they had the QBs that faced off against each other. Ginty.
That's interesting.
But this is Dynasty, so obviously he drafted him at 101. So that's a,
That's a great pick. Horrible guy right now.
Yeah, but long term he's gonna be fine. Good there.
BCJ. I mean, I was hoping 8 targets, so I mean he got better there, but gotta get the ball down the field, bub.
I know. Hey, go over to Brian Thomas Jr. and say the same thing. 4 out of 12.
Yeah.
49 yards.
That's
insane.
And a drop.
Yep.
A key drop. He probably could have got to the end of the end zone if he caught that.
Yeah.
He had a nice little hole right there. Unbelievable. Flowers is probably the most reliable guy on Baltimore.
Oh, he forgot to take I mean, he wouldn't have won anyways because I think he lost by like 20, but he didn't.
Oh,
he
didn't whoa.
Oh, I'm gonna have to give him crap. Go to his bench.
He's gonna have to get the boot.
No, we're not booting him. I'm just gonna. He probably just didn't realize it. Ramondre. He probably wouldn't have played Ramondre. To be fair, he probably would have played Dylan Sampson, and Dobbs.
Oh
no, Abuka.
Fuck.
He wouldn't have won. He would have got 20-something points. He lost by 30.
Getting the boot.
No, first of all, he's not getting the boot because he won week 1. Second of all, I will say, to be fair, he forgot to set it or whatever. But the only thing that makes me feel better is that when you look back, he would have gotten an extra 25 points. He lost by 30. So he still would have lost the game anyways. So I'm just going to message him. And the funniest part is Bat Philly Phil works with us. All 3 of us work together. So he gets bragging rights on him. Go to the... Oh, I don't like that. Never mind. Get away from this.
What, you don't like being at the bottom?
Well, I'm not at the bottom. I'm just by less than a full point.
I know.
No, it's a little bit more than
a full point.
Yeah, but look at my points against. Look at my points against his. Look at my points against his.
You're in a sandwich between my buddies. You're in a my buddy sandwich.
Yep, and then a Merkel rounds out. Right now, it's down to Phil and up, and the rest of them are rounding out the consolation bracket. They're all down, but they're all. This is, I mean, we're only week 3, so this is anybody's game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I will say, I have more points against than some of the people who are 0-2, and I'm 2-0. But that's only because my team is very good in this. It was a 10 team. It was supposed to be a 12, and remember, 2 people dropped out the last second, and we were on the air. And we on the air
Yes.
decided to just cut it to 10. Wasn't even the original plan. Nowadays, we have enough people either listening or at least on the app that like we'd probably just be able to fill it on the air. But back then, it was like, all right, guess we're just starting as a 10 team because we don't want to make people wait. All right.
All right. This is the money league.
Now, before we look at any of this stuff, I just want to say, oh no, I'll say it after. Never mind. Keep going.
All right. So first match, we didn't do week 1. Okay.
Week 1, baby.
All right. I took a hard loss here. Hard loss. I was
yeah.
projected a lot of points and didn't even come close.
Yeah, you're projected to smoke them. Bijan did his thing. Jonathan Taylor did his thing.
Nico did
Nico
nothing.
Collins failed you. Xavier Worthy got hurt. Hey, at least you got the 0.1 for the carry.
Hawkinson's probably dead, I think.
He's gonna emerge in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
I don't think so because
No,
Addison's coming back.
Hear me out. Right? Oh, probably a little less than that then. He's gonna emerge like a week or 2 before Addison comes back, and then all of a sudden, he's not gonna be usable. People are gonna start him, and then he's gonna be crappy. He was good for that one game the entire year. Oh, he started Ollie Gordon week 1. Fool.
Yep. Nope, taking chances, buddy.
And it is a super flex.
Jordan Mason.
You probably should
Johnson.
You shouldn't use Jordan Mason. It wouldn't have won the game. It didn't really matter.
Booty.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, I should have played Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Downs, he
lost week 1.
Ended up doing
Hurt
okay.
man.
Pete! Smirk you in the house.
Lamar beats Love. Saquon beats. It's Pete versus Smirk you. It's kind of cool because they're both in the chat right now, or at least they were. I don't know if they both still are.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they are anymore.
Chuba to Connor. Lamb Wilson. Puka. Way overly yet.
No.
AJ Brown with a dud.
He was usable before Aaron Jones got hurt. Now I think he's a must start. Before he was usable. Now I think he's an actual, like, you want to start him. So, yeah, I support that comment. I was doubling down on it, if anything. Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty significant. That was pretty tight.
I was gonna say,
but the bottom looks like it was like you squeaked by, but the quarterback.
Was there any bench regret?
Yep.
There's no way you knew what's his face was gonna get 34. Hollywood Brown, Pittman, yeah.
Steel City versus my boy Bear. 0-2, tank mode. I like it.
Yeah, Brees Hall had a good week 1. Genty outdid him. Amon-Ra outdid Terry. Yeah, it was just basically just like even his guys who underperformed, Steel City's guys underperformed for the most part, even worse. But neither guy has a bad team. Everybody has good teams. Jordan Reed on the bench. Fannin on the bench, but he was just you draft him as a rookie. You don't know he's going to do that week 1. No way in.
Fannin.
Yep. Here's a good example of I would have beat probably half the league, but a couple guys still would have beat me. But this, I saw I would have beat most of the league.
Woof.
Is what it is. Yep. He outdid me just a little bit there. I did him there. I outdid him there with Henderson, Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Higgins.
Oh, freaking good team.
Thanks. And then I took a chance on ETN, and it worked out. Ford didn't work out, and Purdy got hurt. But, you know.
Yo! Keenan Allen.
Troy Franklin.
Kind of had to wait for Keenan Allen, though, too.
Yeah, I wasn't going to play in week 1. I played
Yeah,
Jerome Ford in the slot that I would have played Keenan Allen. And I just didn't know what was going to happen week 1. He was projected like 16 points in our format. Don and Raccoon. The Coon. He was here before, wasn't he? Brian Coon? Yeah, I did earlier.
Cool.
Yep. Is what it is. Other than Gino just beat him on every step. Flacco's whatever.
Flacco.
Tucker, no way of knowing that. No way of knowing those guys.
Yeah, no, they pretty much started everybody they should have.
Yep. Kentucky Bengal taking out a Merkel. Good example of a Merkel would have beat
Josh Allen.
A good chunk of the league, but got matched up with somebody who did really, really well. Josh Allen. Oh, I have that combo in a league. Last week, I single-handedly won a league because I had Josh Allen and Derrick Henry in this scoring setup. It was deadly.
What a horrible week Henry had this week, though, huh?
Yep.
Oof. Oh, Zay Flowers, Warren. Oof. Close matchup. DJ. Calvin Austin.
Yep.
Janu.
Week 2, baby. And you were able to get the win over the guy who beat me. He scored very high. You just scored higher.
May and Taylor. Big time.
Yep. McMillan gave you a solid chunk. His guys just didn't really do that well. And then Stafford, matched up his Herbert.
Oh, Ross on the bench.
Yep.
I mean, I could have started either one, but I figured
I have a
floor.
super flex league that I won specifically because Purdy got hurt and I had to play Russ. And then Russ had a really, really good game, so I won because of it. It's like, okay.
I got a lot of De'Ami Brown, dude.
I do too, especially in
play him.
In best ball. Especially in best ball. Sweaty Pete, 2-0 in this league. Taking Bear down to 2. And look how close that game was. Bear would have, done well against most of the league. Just happened to match up. It happens, guys. We're watching it, we see it right in front of our eyes.
Yeah, and like every other matchup.
Yeah, every other matchup is like there'll be like 2 guys in like the 130s and 140s, and there's 2 other guys like almost at 200.
What in the Sam Hill?
Oh, sorry. Maybe he just
he must be just down bad.
Yeah, we'll have to see the bench.
Oh yeah, Tom Brady's on his team. I could see how this is going.
He probably just never dropped him.
You probably heard a rumor that he was coming back real quick and was like, "Oh, I gotta grab this guy." Yeah, his team's pretty fried, so he had to play. He could have played Ferg Dog.
Maybe he just wasn't brave enough to play multiple tight ends, but it is tight end premium. I would have played Ferguson over Tons, but he thought he was going to. Hey, a lot of people thought he was going to get spammed. It just is what it is.
Still won.
I mean, he still won. So what can we say? He won. He won, and he's 2-0. He just almost lost because of Leggett. Yeah, Steel City 2-0 in this one. Yeah, Knicks beat Edge and Love out. beating him there, but he's beating him
Amon
there,
Ra.
and then Amon-Ra St. Brown just dwarfed him enough to where the Metcalf one pretty much was equal to AJ, or I mean whoever that was.
Yeah, well, figure his 40 points just killed everybody in his
Oh, it's Puka.
from wide receiver down.
Yes. No, you're right.
Oh, it's like crazy.
Pretty sure Superflex did well too. Oh, he had and he had. Oh no, it was that he had Wandale. That's what it is. He had Wandale and by chance he was starting Wandale and Neighbors. I think. Go back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just completely.
Or it wasn't Neighbors, it was Amon-Ra. So he had Amon-Ra and Wandale together.
Amon-Ra and Wandale,
70 points right there.
He had no chance. Look at this bum.
Yo, look at that score. Hey. Hey. Yeah, you know what? I did lose week 1, but what happened the next week, huh? You tell me.
James Cook says what? Neighbor says what? We need to get Tom Cat
Those other guys
win.
did enough. Those other guys did enough. ETN and him said what? Keenan Allen said what's
Chubb
up?
was like
Mac Jones, baby.
Like Mac
Who
Jiggity
said,
Jones.
Listen, guys, I said to start him, and I meant it. I benched Cup. I benched Franklin. They both did well. I'm happy about that for the future. But the bottom line is I said to play Mac Jones, and I live by what I told you guys to do. I had him in a league. I had Purdy, and I said, I'm putting Mac Jones in. Yes. I will say.
Worst player was Travion, right?
Yeah. What was my score?
226.06.
Cool. Last week, I'm pretty sure Kentucky Bengal had 220, so that's a new record for the league. Woo! That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's a round of applause.
I'm only 1-1 in this league, but I had to make up for that week 1 loss, and you avenged my week 1 loss as well. You beat Sausage Dog right after that. I know it wasn't your intention, but
the Fields killer. No, I just want to win. Period.
Dude, we have both of our leagues by chance. The Josh Allen owner was versus the Justin Fields owner. Like, with the chances of both leagues being like that are like in the millions.
And the Derrick Henry combination. I don't know if they had McCaffrey, but
wow, you're right. No, you're right.
No, maybe that was last
Josh
week.
Allen and Derrick Henry. Right?
No, I'm tripping. That was from last week. Yep. London was pretty much a decoy.
Kraft, but
after
Goff
that fumble.
Goff is what almost that's what made it such a close match.
Oof.
See what I mean? He only lost by 11, a little bit more than 11. And if he had played, so look at his bench.
Well, if he had played, if he didn't play Fields, and he played, never mind.
No, well, if he moved Goff up and played Jennings, he would have won. I mean, he had no way of knowing that. But yes, if he had moved Goff from the super flex up into the quarterback and didn't play Fields, but it's very hard to not play Fields.
Yeah, I mean, but legitimately, you wouldn't do that though. If Fields healthy.
Nope, you wouldn't. Don taking a miracle pretty handily. Yeah, he had Burrow get hurt, which also affected Chase
Burrow. Man, that kills so many of my leagues. I mean, luckily I have like lots of quarterbacks on teams I have him.
I have 0 shares in redraft of Burrow, and I have very little in Dynasty.
Ertz, some good Renfro on the bench.
Yep.
Price, the Rat Pack.
Yep.
Damn. I'd hate to lose to Don too, because he's going to throw the celebratory stuff after them. Oh, like this right here.
Yeah. That is a funny one. Yeah, we'll look at the ranks.
Oh, standings.
I'll take 4th.
I'm in the bottom.
Well, We just drafted this one this year. Also, there'd be a gold thing next to my name here too.
You wish.
Do I wish?
Oh,
who is the champion of the last? Hold on, let me finish. Who is the champion of the last one that we just talked about? The other league.
The one that you were champion. You were champion.
What about on Sunday when we talk about that other league? Who's gonna have the gold next to their name?
I'm coming for the golden mountain too.
I know you are. Hey, listen, and I respect that, but just answer the question. When we play the league on Sunday, who is gonna have the gold medallion next to their name?
You, but not in this league. Not in the one that counts for money.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because we just started up. I won the other money league. Because we just started up.
Yeah, I got nothing.
No,
good luck on waivers. Don't forget. Don't forget to get your guys.
Smack talk. We're East Coast guys. We're from different states, but we can agree with the East Coast mentality of it's way more fun to bust balls and have fun than to be all sensitive. And
yeah,
there's nothing worse than you're having fun and like being like all your team stinks and somebody super sensitive and like, doesn't want to talk to you anymore or something. Create something crazy. But yeah, guys, like, share, subscribe. Thursday. Snake my draft. Are we doing it this Thursday? So tomorrow I'm gonna put the finishing touches on the song and the background and all that stuff.
Do we have guys that are coming in? Do we know anybody that's available?
I have a list of 6 guys who said they would do it, and I have to whittle down which of the 3 get to be the first ones. Because whoever the other 3 will get to be on episode 2.
And just randomize it, like some randomizer.
And I also want them to know, like, hey, you know, these other 3 guys got picked, but be on standby because if for some reason one of these guys doesn't show up, you're in. At every episode, I'm going to have 1 or 2 guys on standby waiting just in case. And then if they don't get in, they're automatically on the next episode. But like
Sunday mornings, 9 a.m.
Yep.
Sunday mornings, 9 a.m.
Sunday morning, the redraft show. We'll go over starts and sits. The more people that are in there, the more we'll actually answer questions and like do your actual starts and sits and stuff like that. And then if nobody's there yet, or if anything, or if we have big news, etc., then we'll just talk about redraft stuff. And no matter what, we'll dedicate half the show to going over the redraft show league that I'm going to repeat in. So
we'll probably do that first.
Yeah. Yeah, and make sure you check out Snake My Draft on YouTube. We'll eventually link that up and do all that good stuff. I think we'll put episode 1 on the 5-Star Dynasty channel as like a sneak preview kind of thing, so we can get people to go over to it or something. Or we can put we don't have to do it live. We could like do it scheduled or something, so it's in a different folder. Either way, we'll figure it out. If anybody's interested in being on the show. Every episode has 3 guests. So every episode we do the drafts, 5 different drafts, 5 rounds per draft. We'll cruise right along. We'll we will be putting the polls up on Instagram and X. And whichever one we get more traction on, or maybe we'll add the polls together or something. Whoever wins the polls will give you points. We'll keep track of that. You know. Be a lot of fun. So until next time, good luck on all your lineups. Keep playing Dynasty, baby.